Shanxi is fully promoting green buildings and prefabricated construction, actively advancing innovative energy transformation in the housing and construction sector. On holidays, more and more children are choosing to put down their electronic devices and visit museums in Taiyuan for immersive exhibitions, enriching themselves. General Zuo Quan was the highest-ranking 8th Route Army officer to sacrifice his life during the Chinese People's War of Resistance against the Japanese aggression. Today, let us commemorate together this outstanding proletarian revolutionary and military leader. Hello and welcome to Exploring Shanxi. I'm Zhang Yi. In recent years, Shanxi province has been vigorously promoting green buildings and developing prefabricated construction, actively fostering innovative green building projects and driving an energy revolution in the housing and construction sector.
Stepping into the operation headquarters building of Xingyuan Smart Construction in Xiaohe New City, Taiyuan, the smart energy management screen flashes with real-time data collected from more than 300 sensors, temperature and humidity, PM2.5, CO2 concentration. The whole building seems to have a finely tuned nervous system.
Through precise eye-driven regulation, heating and cooling sources, fresh air units and other equipment are optimally managed for energy-efficient operation, ensuring an optimal balance between comfort and low energy use.
Beyond this internal nervous system, the building wears a green suit of armor from roof to foundation. Its roof-mounted 428 photovoltaic panels generate up to 100,000 kilowatt-hour of electricity annually. Sun shading systems on the east and west facades intelligently block direct heat. Geothermal wells reaching 2,570 meters below ground, combined with ground source heat pumps, provide sustainable heating and cooling. Even the seemingly ordinary exterior walls are embedded with multiple green technologies. About 25 kilometers away at the Taiyuan Airport Phase 3 expansion site, workers are preparing the main terminal roof for photovoltaic installation.
The T3 terminal roof will be fitted with 28,000 square meters of photovoltaic modules to supply renewable power for the terminal, the integrated transport center and other facilities.
The Taiyuan Airport Phase 3 expansion site is China's first regional hub and provincial capital zero-carbon airport project.
We are working to create a nationally exemplary, zero-carbon airport to boost Taiyuan International Aviation Hub's green competitiveness.
At the Fenjiu 2030 project construction site in Fenyang City, a 23.5-ton double T slab went from on-site production to installation in just 45 minutes.
We will accelerate building energy savings and carbon reduction, develop new growth drivers in green construction, and make new contributions to the province's comprehensive green transition of its economy and society.
From do not touch to encouraged to explore, and from one-way lectures to gamified learning, more and more children are putting down their electronic devices during holidays and visiting museums for immersive experiences that broaden their horizons and enrich their minds.
Museums carry the history and cultural memory of a city. Every holiday, museums in Taiyuan bustle with activity as children and adults alike come here, joining study programs, engaging directly with cultural relics, and experiencing the depth of history and heritage.
There are both handicraft activities and lectures.
During holidays, many parents hope their children can take part in hands-on activities. Taiyuan Botanical Garden, with its natural charm, has become a popular destination. Programs such as Wonderful Nights at the Botanical Garden are popular, allowing children to search for insects, study their habits, and observe plant growth, activities warmly welcomed by parents.
It's great. Normally, we don't get to see these things here. I want my child to learn about animals he's never seen before.
At the Shanxi Merchants Museum and the Shanxi Museum of the War of Resistance against Japanese Aggression, many visitors from other provinces are making a second trip to Taiyuan. The city's profound history, cultural richness, and pleasant climate leave them deeply impressed.
My child and I are both museum and cultural heritage enthusiasts. This is our second visit to Taiyuan. Today we plan to visit this museum, along with Taiyuan Museum and Shanxi Museum.
We came from Qingdao mainly to learn about the culture and history of Shanxi merchants. The tourism atmosphere here is great, and the city's services are excellent.
Amid the sweeping struggle of the Chinese people's war of resistance against the Japanese aggression, countless heroes across Shanxi forged the backbone of the nation with their flesh and blood, using their lives to embody an undying spirit of resistance. General Zuo Quan was the highest-ranking 8th Route Army officer to sacrifice his life during the war. With unwavering resolve, he made immortal contributions to China's independence and liberation. Today, we come together to commemorate this outstanding proletarian, revolutionary, and military leader.
At the foot of Taihang Mountains, Zuo Quan County's Verdant Peaks Tower and its forests stretch far and wide. At the Shiziling Breakout Battle Memorial Park, visitors come in a steady streams. Following the guide's footsteps and through a series of precious photographs, visitors retrace the indelible chapter of revolutionary memory. Zuo Quan was born in 1905 in Liling City, Hunan Province. After the full-scale national resistance broke out on July 7, 1937, he successively served as Deputy Chief of Staff of the 8th Route Army and Chief of Staff of the 8th Route Army Front Headquarters, becoming a core member of the Front Headquarters and assisting Zhu De and Peng Dehuai in directing 8th Route Army forces to the North China Counter-Japanese Front. In the autumn of 1940, he assisted Peng Dehuai in commanding the famous 100 Regiments campaign. In November 1941, he commanded the Special Services Regiment of the 8th Route Army Headquarters in the Huangyadong Defense Battle.
The Huangyadong defense battle lasted a full 8 days and nights. The fighting was fierce, but in the end we annihilated more than 1,000 enemy soldiers at relatively low cost.
In May 1942, the Japanese launched a massive iron wall encirclement sweep against the Taihang counter-Japanese base areas. Facing extreme danger, Zuo Quan chose to stay and led a group of fighters as a rear guard. As Zuo Quan led his troops charging the enemy's final line of blockade, a piece of shrapnel struck his head. The famed counter-Japanese commander fell heroically at just 37 years old. His blood soaked Shiziling and stained the Taihang Mountains. General Zuo Quan's sacrifice for China's struggle against invasion and for national independence left a towering spiritual monument in the hearts of the people. His legacy will forever inspire the sons and daughters of Shanxi to transform their reverence into momentum for development and to press forward with determined effort.
That's all for today's Exploring Shanxi. Before we go, don't forget to scan the QR code below to watch previous videos of our program. See you next time.